Friday the 13th Part 3, also known as Friday the 13th 3D, since the film was first released in theaters in 3D. This film came out in 1982. In my opinion, it's the most classic film in the series, and it's also the first to feature Jason with his iconic hockey mask and his classic attire. Jason gets his mask from the character Shelly, who in the movie does a great job pissing everybody off, even a biker gang. I categorize the Friday the 13th films like this. The first three films as being the beginnings of the series, where the Jason story and character slowly evolve through these three films. 4 through 6 now, the Jason character is set, and the movies more revolve around the Tommy Jarvis character. And 7 and 8 are kind of the oddballs in the series. The characters in this film are very likable in my opinion. I find myself not actually waiting for them to get hacked off. Even Shelly. The main character in this film, Chris, happens to be one of my favorites in the series. Her story goes that 2 years earlier she ran away from home one night, so she runs off into the woods. Her character lives next to Crystal Lake, and while she is sitting in the woods, she falls asleep. She is later woken up by a sound and is attacked by Jason. She blacks out while desperately trying to flee, never knowing just what happened to her that night. The footage they show during her recap of the events is very frightening and scary. This, and also the fact that Jason purposely reminds her who he is by showing her his face later in the film, are some effective reasons that Chris is one of the better written main characters in the series. This movie follows Chris and her friends going back to her cabin by Crystal Lake. She is trying to get a grip on the attack that happened to her years earlier. So the film now follows like Friday the 13th films do, and slowly all of Chris's friends start to get slashed off in various made-for-3D ways by Jason. Chris, our main character, is the only survivor by the end of this film, though she barely makes it out with her sanity. Battling a Jason that seems almost unstoppable, only to be brought down finally by an axe to the head. Reminiscent of the first film, she then pushes a canoe out to the water, falling asleep inside. She wakes up later in a panic and sees Jason still alive in the house coming for her. She realizes this is only her imagination, when suddenly, blam! Miss Voorhees' dead corpse comes out of the water and grabs her. This is also just a dream. We then see a shot of Jason's dead body, but is he really dead? We'll just have to find out in Friday the 13th, Part 4. This installment in the series is one of my personal favorites, and along with Part 4, make up the two strongest and iconic parts in the series, in my opinion.